This is FYI on YourTV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham. I've got Constable Tompkins with us. You are the Smith Falls Community Service Officer. Welcome back to FYI.
Again, always a pleasure, and thank you for having me again.
We recently just got off a lockdown, and some restrictions have been lifted.
Yeah, so excellent news for us and our community, and especially our small business owners, restaurants, gyms, you name it. Movie theaters opened back up. A little bit smaller capacities or half capacities in some instances. However, we're still able to get out and enjoy some of these services. So support local if you can. That's our plug. Got a lot of great businesses within our community and Lanark County for that matter.
Yeah, there's a lot of programs out there right now too, trying to promote some local businesses. Winterlicious is one, but get out there and enjoy our local employers that struggled through all this. But things are opening up, so things are looking good. Things are looking good. It is income tax time of year again too, so we start to see some scams start to generate.
Yeah, so what we'll notice is a huge spike of the CRA, so the Canada Revenue Agency scams. These are often high pressure over the phone, or it could be email, could be a text. So they're pretty crafty, these scammers, on their method of getting their scams out. And they'll try multiple methods to target people, certain demographics. The seniors are often going to receive phone calls. And what we're seeing is that high pressure saying there's been a error with your income tax filing. There's actually an amount, or there was a fraudulent piece within that, and you need to go get $1,000 worth of gift cards, and we'll stay on the line, and you need to give us the codes off these gift cards. So again, it seems when you start to finish it, very unrealistic that an agency would do this. However, when you're on the other end and that's at high pressure, you need to do this now, you're going to go to jail. That's where people fall victim.
So that's how they do it. They ask for the codes over the phone. I always wondered, I thought, how do you do the handover and not get caught? But that's how they do it.
Exactly.
You don't even meet the person.
No, everything's over the phone, or they might say, send us a picture if you have a cell phone. And they're like I said, they're getting craftier and craftier because they know that we went around a few years ago. We trained all of the staff at stores that sell gift cards. We did that information sharing and fraud prevention and scam prevention with the staff, as well as the public. So they know that if somebody goes in and they want $1,000, the staff's going to question them, right? So they go to 3 stores and they'll have the addresses. So you need to go to this location, get $300. You need to go to that one, get $300. You need to go to that store and get $300. So again, scammers are getting smarter, and they have to, because we're doing our part as best we can with that public education piece and training our retailers. So
yes, that's right. They're just you catch up on one thing and then they figure something else out on you. So good on you for keeping up on that too. And I really appreciate the part where you're educating the people that work in the stores too.
Yeah, and that was very important to us. And we just handed out little sheets, just quick questions, right? Does a person look nervous? So this is the clerk, maybe, or the cashier, or whomever they're doing the shopping. Like, are they on a phone? Do they seem to be in a rush? And just ask those basic questions. Or, hey, who are you doing shopping for? Or are these, most people are pretty open, and but often they'll feel they'll be able to see it in the person's face that they're being pressured, and often they're on the cell phones in line and told to stay on the line.
Wow.
Right.
Amazing. Now, we are in Canada. Our winter weather is crazy. It's all over the place. In the past 2 weeks, we've gone from, above 0 temperatures to, my goodness, that dumping of snow we got a couple of Mondays ago, to it was freezing. So can we talk about winter driving, winter parking, that sort of thing?
Yeah, so again, just a friendly reminder that we do have winter bylaw parking in place, and it's not changed for years. And it won't, and it's there for a reason. And it's after the significant first snowfall, which was, I think, middle of November, or the first week in November. So the town has publicly posted that it's now in force. So I think it's midnight to 7 a.m. And what that allows is our public works crews to remove snow off the sidewalks, off the roadways. And again, some significant snowfalls take 3-4 days, 5 days to get it all done. And they come out with big equipment and dump trucks and you name it. It's quite the production when you do see it. But what they experience, the difficulties is trying to get their jobs done properly if there's a whole bunch of vehicles on the road. So they'll call us. We have the authority to remove the vehicles. There's a local compound for the town for the overflow of those towed vehicles and tickets. It's a pretty expensive error if you do forget, and it is snow removal night. That's not to say that every night there's still prohibited parking just because of the winter bylaw. So
that's right. That's right. Now, recently you got a nice check presentation given to you.
We did. So through our Connect Protect program, and that's a police partnership with Medical Alert, and that's one of their programs that they run. So we joined on in 2019, very progressive. We were like probably the first one of the first 25 policing agencies in Canada to enroll and subscribe to this service that was fairly new at the time through Medical Alert. And what it does, it helps with the vulnerable persons in our community. So maybe somebody suffering from dementia, Alzheimer's, autism. So it doesn't have to be that senior demographic. It can be a young person as well. So families can sign up their family members, or you can sign up yourself. And what it does, it allows frontline police officers instant access through the Medical Alert system, and more specifically the Connect Protect program itself, to some vital information. Maybe at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m, somebody can't articulate who they are or where they live. So this, we've trained all of our frontline officers, paramedics, they know about the program as well. And we have instant access. So we look at that little number on the back, and what we do is the families, when they sign people up, they can upload current pictures, last known address, or maybe spots that they would frequent in the past, vehicles associated, next of kin information, triggers, so that's very important, and maybe some de-escalation techniques. So approach in a calm, safe from the front versus the rear. So we have that piece of information, if possible, beforehand. And if not, we have it immediately after we interact with the individual.
So somebody would pre-register this information to you, because sometimes if you've lost a loved one, a child, your grandmother, you're not thinking of everything that would be important for you to know.
No, and often what we experience is finding an up-to-date picture. Yes. Or like a most current picture. So let's say if somebody's elderly and maybe they've lost 50, 60 pounds over the last 2 years, and we have a picture from 5 or 6 years ago. As well, we should note that it was the Retired Teachers of Ontario Association through the Lanark branch, and they actually saw one of our presentations or posts about the program and said this is a wonderful thing. So they applied for a grant, and they were successful and gave us a check for $2,500, wow, which is amazing. And that equates to 40 to 50 memberships within our community. So 40 to 50 people, we can now sign up because we recognize that some people can't afford it. But we let everybody know to go check out Medical Alert and their Connect Protect program, just to have a look at it. If you have elderly parents that live alone, or maybe you're a caregiver for an elderly parent, brother, sister, just gives you that extra peace of mind that if they do go wandering, that we have some extra resources to locate next of kin and get them home safely.
Excellent, excellent. Now, on February 16th, there is going to be a forum, Responding to Femicide Community Forum, and it's a joint collaboration between, let's see, we've got the Smith Falls Police, the Smith Falls Hospital, and Victim Services, and Lanark County Interval House as well, too. And our good Staff Sergeant Jody Empey is going to be part of this.
Yeah, so it's going to be that group collaboration, that community support system to show, hey, we've had some bad things happen. However, you know what? We're coming together as community partners to support each other and members of the public, and how to support each other, what to do, how to report stuff, you name it. If we don't talk about it, we can't make that much of a difference in our community. So just going to shed some light on supports, what to do if you suspect something's happening within a relationship, and how to report it. Maybe you don't want to report it to police. What are my options? Then that's where our community partners would come in for sure. So some great partners on there, and we rely heavily, and vice versa, they rely on us as well. So
that's right. So that's February 16th. It's from 11 to 2. It's a Zoom presentation. You can go on to Lanark County Interval House and pre-register, and you can attend that if you'd like to. Now, I know it's about a month and a half after the fact, but Letters to Santa Claus, very successful again this year.
Yeah, we had a blast doing them, and again, getting those letters to Santa and making sure that the kids got those responses back, and just looking at some of the letters before they were sent off to Santa. As always, they didn't disappoint. Some great ones in there, and we love the ones that they do the coloring and the stickers. But my most favorite ones are that you get some kids, they said, I don't want anything. I just want my mom or dad to have this, or so those ones really touch your heart. But again, great campaign. Look forward to doing it every year, and that will keep going. And our partnerships between you guys and Lake 88, just a wonderful thing. So appreciate that, and all the support that you guys offer.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, Constable Aaron Tompkins from our Smith Falls Police Department, how do people get a hold of you if they need any information or just need to get a hold of a police officer?
Yeah, so our non-emergency line is 613-283-0357. And my extension number is 1238. That's the easiest way, or just hit extension 0 and ask for me specifically. Or if you have questions, we have great staff here that can help.
I appreciate your time. I know it's a busy day once again for you, and you always take your time out to be able to talk to us here on FYI, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Constable Aaron Tompkins.